Jonathan Coop came to us with the idea of small talk, just sharing it as something that he was interested in doing. We looked at it and listened to his explanation and thought we can help develop some curriculum, we can work in partnership with small talk, and that started a really unique relationship that ended up benefiting Zeeland Christian hugely because it potentially brings additional students to our Spanish immersion program. 3 years ago when we started Spanish immersion at Zeeland Christian, I had no idea about the research behind language acquisition, really had no language background expertise at all. And we had some amazing people come into our building, share that expertise with us, share their knowledge of immersion and of the research that went into it. Then Small Talk came along, and it's just, again, a neat blend of sharing language with other people, with other families, and then we can take it one step farther and do the immersion program. So it basically gives young families knowledge about language acquisition, and then they ask more questions, and when they ask more questions, they end up at Zeeland Christian because we can answer those questions. Yeah, as far as concerns involving small talk, there really were none because all I saw were benefits. As a school system, we don't have empty classrooms at this point, but we found a location where we could put the programs. It brings the perfect target market group into the school. The parents are happy because the kids are learning a foreign language, and the school is happy because they get to market to that perfect target group. The parents who are involved absolutely love it. They're blown away by the Spanish that their kids are learning. When you think 50 minutes to an hour once a week, and you know, for an adult, if I spent that time, I would learn 3 or 4 words, and that would be about it, and I'd probably forget them in a couple of weeks. What the kids learn in those 50 minutes is just totally mind-boggling, and I've sat in a bunch of classes myself, and the teacher gives the instructions in Spanish. The kids know what she's talking about, they listen, they follow the instructions, and they do what the teacher says. It's nothing short of miraculous to see how their brains work. I think schools would benefit hugely from including small talk in their program. It shows parents the power of language. And when I think about language, not just learning Spanish or French or Mandarin, but I think about language acquisition skills, the same things apply in those languages as they do in English. And so to give a child a head start, not only will they learn English better, but the research shows also that by developing that part of their brain, they do better in science, they do better in math. And as a school system, we want kids to do better, so it just makes total sense for small talk or a program that encourages language acquisition to be part of a school system. The mission of Zeeland Christian is challenge the mind, nurture the spirit, encourage obedience to Jesus Christ. And small talk fits in that really well because not only are kids learning a language, but they're learning about a different culture. And one of our goals as a school system in encouraging obedience to Jesus Christ is the Great Commission, go into the world. And if the kids know more about the world, there's going to be less fear about going into the world. And if they can start that already at 1 or 2 or 3 years old, their minds are going to be totally opened to other cultures, other people, other languages, and to me that's really exciting.